So we'll begin today in a puppy pose. You'll take your knees right underneath your hips and then walk your hands forward. Keep your hands and elbows shoulder distance apart and keep your palms active. So spread your fingers, push into your hands, lift your butt up and back, and let your forehead come down into your mat. And begin to come into your breath, lengthening your inhale and lengthening your exhale. And also beginning to lengthen the pauses in the breath. So as you inhale fully and deeply, you'll begin to hold at the top of that inhale, retaining the breath. And then as you exhale fully and deeply, there's a hold at the bottom of the exhale. And then you repeat this really simple 4-part breath in and out through your nose. With your next inhale, push down into your palms, lift your upper body away from the floor and round your back up towards the ceiling like a mad cat. And as you exhale, slowly make your way back down towards this puppy pose and look towards your thumbs. And then inhale round, pressing your upper back towards the ceiling. And exhale slowly. Chest down towards the floor, look towards your hands. One more like that, inhale round. And exhale back into puppy, lifting your sitting bones up and back, gazing forward towards your hands. And then slide onto your belly. You can keep your forearms down, coming into Sphinx pose. Walk the tops of your thighs in towards each other. Again, your elbows and hands are shoulder distance apart. And then draw your shoulders back, let your chest move forward, drop your chin to your chest, and the back of your neck stretch out. With every breath out, try and let your head drop a little bit more. And then take your arms wide and let your head come down into your hands. Take a big breath in to your lower belly and inflate your back. And exhale deeply. Take your right arm out. So it's at a 90-degree bend in the floor. So your elbow is in line with your shoulder, not dipping below or above. And then you'll turn your head to the left and then roll towards your right hip. So you're feeling this in your chest, like around your armpit chest, in your pec area. And you can stay here with your legs stacked, or you can bend your left knee and step your foot behind you if it goes there. If it doesn't, don't force it. And take about 5 more breaths. And come back onto your belly and then set up the left arm. So left elbow in line with the shoulder. Bring your gaze over to the right and roll towards your left hip. And come on back to your belly. And then step your hands off of your mat. And this time your elbows will be up in the air and you'll be on your fingertips like you have tennis balls under your hands. And then drop your head down. Lift your shoulders up and back. And imagine someone's going to pick you up from your biceps and pull you up towards the ceiling. Find that opening across the front of your chest. Press down through the tops of your feet so the front of your thighs get strong. Keep all that and then lift your chest up, but keep your head dropping down, chin to chest. Draw your shoulders back, press down through the tops of your feet. Drop your chin a little bit more. Take one more inhale. And then exhale slowly, come all the way back down. Good, forehead down. Reconnect to your hands, reconnect to the tops of your feet. Shoulders up and back, find that action of someone picking you up from your upper arm bones. Inhale, lift up. This time we'll slowly begin to add the head, but don't over effort through the neck. Just gently tug your ears back in line with your shoulders. Tops of the feet stay strong, breathe in. And as you exhale, turn, your left shoulder will roll down towards the mat and you gaze over to the right. And then as you inhale, shrug your shoulder up and back, come to center. Exhale, turn your right shoulder down. Inhale, lift to center. Repeat, exhale, left shoulder down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more breath in, lift up to center, tops of the feet strong. Puff your chest up, draw your ears back, and then slowly come all the way down. Bring your hands next to your chest. Press up to your hands and your knees, and bring your hips back to your feet for child's pose. Lift your hips slightly, tuck your toes under, and come up into downward facing dog. Hands are shoulder distance apart. Feet are about a fist or two distance apart. And you're looking to get as much weight into your legs as possible. So push into your hands. You can take a little bend or a big bend in your knees. Push into your hands and send all of your weight into your legs. And then take the front of your rib cage and draw it up towards your hips and press your thighs to the wall back behind you, if there's a wall behind you. And take 3 more breaths. Bring your gaze up towards your hands and slowly walk your way forward to the front of your mat and hang in a ragdoll forward fold. You can keep your hands down in the floor. You can also hold on to your elbows if it's comfortable to bring all of your weight to hang. Keep your upper body really relaxed. Release the grip on your arms and slowly round and roll your way up to stand. Stretch your arms out and up. Take a long breath. As you exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. Bend your knees really deeply. Roll your shoulders up and back. Magnetize your elbows towards each other. Hug them in. Puff up through your chest. Take a breath here. As you exhale, bring your belly onto your thighs. Lift your hands up overhead. And then we'll do this a few times on the breath. Bend your knees. Peel your heart forward and up as you inhale. Exhale, slowly come down. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the chest. Exhale, slowly down. Last time on the breath, inhale. And exhale. Release your hands down. Lengthen out through your spine, reach your chest forward. Step your left foot back, drop your left knee down so your right foot is forward, and then take your arms up overhead into a low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Take 3 breaths here. Push evenly into your right foot and your back leg. And as much as your hips move down and forward, resist the sinking weight of the hips by grounding into the legs. One more in-breath. As you exhale, take your arms out to a T and take the back bend out of your spine. So inflate through the back of your rib cage. You'll even kind of dial out of the lunge a little bit here. Pull your navel in and start to twist to the right, so your right hand reaches back, your left hand reaches forward. Try and drop your right hip down a little bit from your waistline. Lift up through the top of your head. Bring your right hand to your sacrum or the back of your left thigh if it easily touches there, and start to lift your left arm up to the ceiling. Keep twisting your right ribs back, and now we're coming back into a back bend. So lift through the back of the heart. Let the gaze rise. Maybe sink a little bit deeper back into your lunge. Good. Take your left palm down into the floor, or here's where you may use a block. If that feels a little bit too intense or constricting, put a block under your left hand, twist your right arm up to the ceiling, lift your back knee. Pull your right hip back and in, reach your chest forward. It's like you're playing tug of war. Hips pull back, chest and head pull forward. Just change your right arm, begin to reach it forward alongside your ear, and spin your arm so your thumb is up and your pinky is down. And turn your right chest up any amount more. Good. Keep your right hand reaching forward and then turn your chest down so it's squared to the floor. Dig strong down into your legs. Squeeze your right butt. Squeeze it strong. Hug it in towards your left thigh. Slowly lift your left arm forward. Breathe into the back of the rib cage, reaching it up towards the ceiling. Really strong in the left thigh. One more in-breath here. Keep your left hand reaching forward. Take your right forearm to your top of your right thigh, and then turn your left heel down so your heels are on the same line. And then we're going to change now the left side of the body, rolling left hip, left rib cage, left shoulder up towards the ceiling, coming into extended side angle. Tuck your right butt underneath you, so don't let it swing out back behind you. Tuck it under as you turn your left side body up to the ceiling. Press through the outer edge of your left foot and reach through your top fingers. Warrior 2. Reverse as you inhale. And exhale, hands to either side of your right foot. Turn to the ball of your left foot and step back into a 3-leg dog. Your right leg will stretch up to the ceiling. Take a long breath in. And exhale, right foot next to left foot. Downward facing. As you inhale, lift high to your toes. Slowly round and roll your way forward into high plank. We're going to do a couple of push-ups here. You'll shift forward, lower halfway, Inhale, press back up. Exhale, downward dog, so sort of a yoga style push-up. 2 more, inhale forward. Exhale halfway. Inhale up. Exhale back. Last time forward, inhale. Exhale low. There's a bubble that lifts you up to plank and back to dog. Lower your knees. Puppy pose, walk your hands forward. Slide onto your belly. Sphinx pose. Move your shoulder heads back, move your chest forward, press down through the tops of your feet. Good. From here, you're going to take yourself a little further forward so your elbows are back behind your shoulders. Now you can keep your knees down when you do this, or you can lift your knees. So with knees down, it will look like this. You'll push your elbows down and energetically forward to pick your belly and your thighs up away from the floor, and you're tucking your chin and you're rounding your back like a mad cat. And then you lower down. Good. Lifting the whole leg will look like this. Push down and forward. Lift your hips as high as you can. Push down in your elbows. Round your upper back. Slowly. Good. 3 more on breath. Inhale. Exhale. Try to move for the whole length of each breath. Inhale. Exhale. Last time, breath in. And exhale. Oh, that's hard. Elbows out to the side. Take your forehead down into your hands and rest on your belly. Bring your hands next to your chest. As you breathe in, come up into Cobra. As you breathe out, downward dog. Take your left leg up, bend your knee and open your hip. Step your left foot forward to your left thumb. Drop your right knee down. Lunge, VINYASA. 3 breaths. Grounding down in the legs, lifting up through the chest, maybe lifting the gaze. Take the arms out like a T, inflate through the back of your ribs. Drop the front ribs down and in, turn and twist. Left hand back, right hand forward. Bring your left hand to the back of your thigh, right thigh, or your sacrum. Reach your right hand up and back, deepen back into your lunge. Lift the back of the heart and move the right chest forward, left chest back. Right palm down into the floor or a block. Pick your back knee up, twist your left arm up to the ceiling. Tack your left hip back and in towards your right. And as you pull your hips back, reach your chest and head forward to lengthen through your backbone. There's a subtle action of your left shin hugging in towards your belly and rib cage as you turn the left ribs up, right ribs under. Reach your left arm forward. Spin your arm so your pinky is down and your thumb is up. Pull your left hip back a little bit more. Stretch your fingers forward. Keep your left hand reaching forward. Square your chest down to the floor. Push into your left heel. Squeeze your left butt. Tent to the right fingers and slowly reach your right hand forward. Breathe into the back of your kidneys, inflate. Adjust your left forearm to the top of your left thigh. Turn your right heel down so your heels are in the same line. And as you turn the right side of your body up into extended side angle pose, tuck your left butt underneath you. Move your left ribs forward as you turn your right ribs up. Press the outer edge of your right foot, reach through your top fingers. Keep spinning pinky down, thumb up. Inhale, warrior two. Next breath, reverse. Exhale, palms to either side of your left foot. Step back to downward dog, three-leg dog. Left leg lifts. And then bring your left foot next to your right foot. Inhale, lift high to your toes, round and roll forward. Exhale, halfway. Inhale up. Exhale back. Two more on breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. You can do this with your knees down as well, or not at all. I'll never know. Good, as you bring your knees down, this time your knees are going to go as wide as your mat, maybe even a little wider. You'll walk your hands underneath your head and rest. Walk your hands back forward. Move your knees back in. Come down onto your belly. Good. As you breathe in, come up into a Cobra pose. We're going to add on here. Take your right foot up. Swing it over to the left. Push the floor away and come into Wild Thing. Turn your left inner arm forward. Press down and forward with your left hand. Hips reach to the sky. Good, look to the front of your mat. Your right hand can stay in the air or you can put it in the floor as you step your right foot all the way forward. And then take your left leg up into the air, standing splits. Take an in-breath to reach your heart a little bit forward. And as you exhale, suck your belly in, push down in your right foot, stretch your left toes higher, and bow your heart down toward your right toes. 5 more breaths. Slowly bring your left foot next to your right foot and forward fold. Grab opposite elbow if that feels good, or let your arms dangle down. Bend your knees, slowly round and roll up to stand. Stretch your arms up. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Work your feet nice and even so your toes are dead ahead, and look down. Make sure you can see your toes forward of your kneecaps. And there's a really subtle action of your sitting bones drawing down to your heels. It's not a strong tuck, super subtle, just so you feel all the muscles in your butt and your hips engage, and you feel the lower belly engage as well. Forward folds. Lengthen your spine. Your left foot will stay forward as you step your right foot back. This time your right knee will stay in the air as you come up into crescent lunge, high lunge. Lost my microphone. We'll back bend here. Cactus your arms. Hug your shoulder blades together. Push off the ball of your back foot. Lift your chest up and back. Try and look up. But the looking up comes from the moving of the chest. So don't just tip your head up. Lift your chest up, like try and bring your sternum parallel to the ceiling. Come up. Arms to a T. Take the back bend out of your spine, inflate the back of your ribs, pulling your front ribs down and in. Twist. If you're super wobbly, you just come back to your knee into the floor, totally fine. Tack your left hip down and in, move your right hip bone forward and in towards your left shin. Turn a little more, left ribs back. Bring your left hand to your sacrum or the back of the right thigh. Reach your right arm up. Keep moving your right front hip bone forward and in towards your left inner thigh. Lift the back of your heart. Right hand down. Block or floor. Lift your left arm up. Oh. Reach your left arm over your ear. Turn your chest level to the floor. Legs really strong. Dig into the left heel. Float your right arm forward. Left forearm, left thigh. Turn your right heel down. Spin the right side body up. Side angle pose. You may stay here or go deeper. Bring your left palm down to the inside of your left foot or into a block. Keep tucking your left butt underneath you. Press outer edge of right foot. Reach through your right fingers. Inhale, warrior two. Turn your left toes in. Interlace your hands behind your back. Take a breath, lift up through your chest. Exhale, fold. Make sure your toes are angled in a little bit. And if your head is really far away from the floor, it's actually helpful to bring your feet slightly wider apart. Release your hands down and take 5 more breaths. Come up halfway. Walk your palms to the front of your mat. Step back to downward dog. Lift your toes, round and roll forwards. Up, back. 2 more, or as many more as you can do with integrity and control. Knees down, puppy pose. Slide forward. Sphinx, draw your shoulders back, chest forward. Keep a little connection of the tops of the feet pressing down into the mat. Stack your palms, elbows to the sides, forehead into your hands. Take a big breath into your belly. And a long exhale. Bring your hands next to your ribs. Inhale, Cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Right foot will come forward. Keep your back toes tucked. High lunge, crescent lunge, lift up. Working a back bend here, so your hip bones nice and even straight forward, like you have headlamps on them. They would want to shine straight forward. This left front hip bone, start to have a conversation with the inside of your right knee or right shin. They're sort of hugging towards each other. Cactus your arms. Push off the ball of your back foot, lift your ribs up, like there's something back behind you you could lay your shoulder blades into and the back of the ribs into. Good, come on up, take the arms out to a T, fill the back of your ribs, turn and twist. Move your right hip down. Left front hip bone moves forward and in towards the right inner thigh. Twist a little more, right ribs back. Then right hand to sacrum or back of left thigh. Lift your left arm up overhead. Lift up through the back of the heart. Right ribs back a little more, left chest forward. Left hand down, right arm up, twist. Move the right hip back and in towards the left inner thigh. Reach your right arm over your ear, stretch. Hip back, fingers forward and turn. Turn your chest down. Oh, here we go. Get strong in your legs. Squeeze your right butt. Float your left arm forward for 3, 2. Right forearm, right thigh, left heel down. Set up for side angle pose. Make sure your heels are on the same line as you turn your left side body up. Tuck your right butt underneath you. Stretch through the left fingers. Stay here or go deeper, right hand down to the inside of the foot, block, maybe the floor. Warrior 2. Right toes in. Hands to hips, lift your chest. Exhale, fold. I have 10 breaths here. Arms can dangle, or you can take a hold of your big toes with your first 2 fingers and add a little connection of your hands and your feet. Elbows bending out to the side. Crown of the head dropping straight down towards the floor. Really let the weight of your head go here. If you've started to build up any holding through your neck or your jaw, try and release that. Come up halfway. Walk your palms forward. Step back to downward dog. As you inhale, round and roll forward. Yoga push-ups 3 times, 1 time, 10 times. On your breath. Puppy pose. You may start to feel like you can keep your gaze at your thumbs. Again, keep your elbows and your wrists in line with your shoulders, and your inner elbow creases are hugging kind of forward, or towards each other rather, and slightly up towards the ceiling. Sphinx pose. Walk your elbows back a little bit. So we're going to do those, I think they're called like a diver's pose, or it's sort of like a cat-cow spine in your forearm plank. Push down and forward with your elbows to peel your belly, hips, thighs up off the floor. Knees can stay down, or you can lift your knees, pushing strongly into the tops of your feet. Inhale lifts you. Exhale lowers you. Really focus on this slow descent using your lower belly. 2 more. Last one. Stack your palms, elbows wide, rest. Hands next to your ribs as you inhale, Cobra. Lift your left foot up, swing your left foot over to the right for Wild Thing. Push your right hand down and forward, turn your right inner arm forward, push into your legs and curl your heart towards the front of the mat. Your left foot will travel all the way forward with or without the use of your left hand. And you'll take your right leg up, standing split. As you inhale, lengthen out your spine. Keep the chest nice and open, suck your belly in, keeping the front body long, fold down. So your heart reaches down to lift your right toes higher for 5 breaths. And as you ground down through your left foot, you reach higher through the right inner thigh, right toes for 2. Forward fold. Round and roll to stand. Stretch your arms up. Exhale, bring your prayer to your heart. Step your feet back slightly. Start to bend into your knees and lower your knees down into the floor. So we'll work into Ustrasana, Camel's pose. You'll lift up and be standing on your shins. Feet can be flat or you can tuck your toes under. Bring your hands to your sacrum, roll your shoulders up and back. And rather than just pushing your hips forward, do the opposite. Really subtly move your butt or your hips back into your hands, just a little bit, not a big one. And then lift your chest up so you get this big curve through your whole back from your tailbone to the base of your neck. You're kind of making a C. So to make that C, the bottom of the C is your butt, and it has to go back as well. Up and back, up and back. And then as you push down into your knees, the pelvis will naturally move forward as you lift your chest up. You can keep your hands at your back, hugging your elbows in towards each other. Or you can reach your hands down towards your heels. If flat feet feels a little too far away, tuck your toes, make your heels closer to you. Lift up. Bring your hips onto your feet, untuck your toes, and come down into a really, really tiny child's pose. Just letting yourself fold down towards your knees. Slowly lift your way up. And we'll do one more. Lift up onto your knees. Your hands can stay at your hips the whole time. And your fingertips can point down out to the sides, or ideally you get your fingertips up your back, and that will get your chest nice and open. Rather than cranking your hips forward to start, draw them back really subtly. Make a big C curve with your backbone. Lifting your chest up, sliding your sternum parallel to the ceiling, and then as you push down into your knees, the hips will naturally move forward as you go deeper into your back bend. 5 breaths. Come up, sit down, stack your palms, child's pose. Good. Cross your ankles back behind you. Roll over them. Stretch your legs straight forward. So we're coming into a seated forward fold. You can walk the flesh of your butt back. So just like you would in a standing forward fold, you can have your feet a little wide, even bend your knees. Lift up through your chest. And as you fold, you're looking to get some kind of connection of your lower belly to the tops of your thighs. So this is possibly where you stay. Looking to keep your back as long as possible, as lengthened as possible. It's natural for the back to round when we fold, just kind of looking to mitigate that to any degree. And if you can keep the connection of your belly onto your thighs, you can fold a little bit deeper. So don't let your head go down before your chest goes down. So it's belly, ribs, chest, and then the head. And we'll take about 10 more breaths here. Reaching your butt bones towards the back of the mat, reaching your ribs and your chest and your head to the front of the mat. So even though you're in a still pose, a more static pose, there's still a lot of pulsation and energy going on inside. Slowly come on up. Come all the way down onto your back. Bend your knees, place your feet in the floor. Bring your arms overhead like a V. Your feet will be about mat's width distance apart. Keeping your feet wide and your knees wide for this variation of a twist. Lift your right foot, hook it on top of your left thigh, so you're kind of pulling the left shin closer to the floor. And then you'll keep your right ankle on top of your left thigh as you bring the bottom of the left foot back into the floor. Walk your foot in and then draw your left thigh towards you for a supine pigeon. You can hold around the back of the left thigh or hold in front of your shin. If this is not enough sensation, you can hold onto your right shin with your arm so your foot goes in your left elbow crease and your knee goes in your right elbow crease, and you can lace your fingers or hold on to your shin that way. And if you're holding your shin, you can drop your left foot back down or even straighten it out so you're coming into this pigeon shape on your back. Rebend your left knee. If you straightened it, bring your right ankle back over your left thigh. If you lost that connection, bump your hips now over to the right and then twist your legs to the left. You can let that right arm reach out from the shoulder and really let the back of the right ribs drop down towards the floor. Make your way back up. Replace your feet. So starting feet as wide as your mat, arms overhead like a V. Take your knees over to the left and then hook your left foot over your right thigh. Keep your ankle over your thigh as you bring your right foot back down into the floor. Move yourself so that you're even from your shoulders down to your hips, and then draw your right thigh in. You can hold the back of the right thigh around your shin, right shin, or again, if this is not enough sensation, if it is, then you just stay right here. So you're feeling this in the outside of your left hip. And if you need a little more, you hold on to your left shin in your arms. You can keep your right leg as it is, bring your right foot into the floor with your knee bent, or straighten out your right leg. Whatever you're doing, whether you're staying up in this shape with your knee connected to your ankle, try not to let the back of your sacrum lift up away from the floor. Really work to press it down flush, and you'll notice the difference. It will most likely make the sensation a little more intense. So really work to keep the back of your sacrum pressing down into the floor. Bring your ankle and your thigh to connect again if you lost that connection. Arms will go out. Move your hips a little bit over to the left and then twist your legs over to the right. So you're still in this sort of figure four shape. And just work to let the left ribs and left shoulder move down towards the floor. Come all the way onto your back for Savasana. So just reset yourself again, even from your shoulders down to your hips. Stretch your legs out so your legs are nice and wide, wider than your hips, hands out wider than your shoulders. Close your eyes. And slowly start to take a long breath in. Feeling yourself get as full as you possibly can from the inside. And then a slow, long, audible exhale. Feeling yourself kind of deflate and get smaller as you breathe out. And you'll start to consciously let go through all of the muscles around your face, your jaw, back of the head, ears, mouth, even through your teeth and your tongue. And you let that sense of release move through your throat and your shoulders and your arms and your hands. Through your heart center and into your belly. Through your outer hips, through your inner thighs to your knees, to your calves and your ankles and your feet. Come back to your breath. Bring your hands onto your belly. And bend your knees in to roll over to one side. And come on up to sit. Bring your palms together at your heart. And seal in our practice, bowing forwards.